Are you serious right now?
Imagine paying for somebody's helicopter ride, covering their security, rolling them through your city like royalty, commissioning a mural of their face in one of their most iconic cities in their country. And then 24 hours later, after doing all that for them, you're the one painting over their face. And that's exactly what Santiago Matias did. And honestly, I think Speed forced his hand. Let me explain. So if you don't know what's going on, IshowSpeed, one of the biggest streamers on the planet, 50 million plus subscribers on YouTube, he has been on this crazy Caribbean tour. Barbados, Antigua, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, but the stop that broke the internet, Dominican Republic.
Let's get it. We gotta turn up. Hold on.
And the reason it broke the internet was because of one man, Santiago Matias, known as Alofoque. This guy right now is running one of the most watched Spanish live reality TV shows. This reality TV show, Planeta Alofoque, is pulling in over 1 million concurrent viewers, and not over a time, at the same time, live. So when Speed came through the DR, Foque rolled out the red carpet. I'm talking about vehicles, security, helicopters, took him out to eat, brought him over to the show, to Planeta Alofoque, just all the way up to almost 1.9 million concurrent viewers. Speed went crazy, saying he broke his Indonesia record. He was celebrating on camera. Everybody was celebrating on camera. Chat was going crazy. It was a moment for about 24 hours exactly, because then Speed got on stream from Jamaica and said this. He said they told him that the stream has been attacked by bots, as somebody botted the stream. That out of 1.9 million, he only peaked at 300,000. Indonesia still holds the record. Now here's the thing, and this is important. B never said Alofoque did it. He never named Santiago Matias. He never pointed a finger at anyone specific. He just said that somebody botted that stream. But the internet doesn't need you to name anybody. The internet's gonna do that match on its own. And within hours, Santiago Matias was trending all over the internet. Comments flooding in, people pointing at him. Molusco, a Puerto Rican media figure who already has beef with Santiago, jumped on it immediately. The narrative was set. But here's where I think the real story starts, because I don't think Alofoque botted that stream, and I actually think Speed made a calculated move that completely backfired. Not the first time Speed's done this. In Brazil, Speed did the same thing. Went live, he did crazy numbers, and afterwards he came out and said that the bots inflated his views. Portugal, same exact script. Big stream, big numbers, and then oh, those weren't real. So now you gotta ask yourself, if this keeps happening on your streams across different countries with different hosts, at what point is that a you problem? And here's what I think is actually going on. Speed likes to admit it when the audience already suspects it, when the numbers look too crazy and the people in the chat are already questioning it. He gets ahead of it and say, yeah, bots. But I guarantee you that there's streams where the numbers were inflated and nobody noticed and he said nothing. That's not transparency, that's reputation management. Speaks on it when staying quiet actually looks worse. And I think choosing to say it about Dominican Republic specifically was a mistake, because DR didn't just watch his stream. They showed up for him in real life, in these streets, thousands of people, and then you're gonna come out the next day and say, nah, it wasn't real. Like I said, big mistake. Now let's talk about Santiago Matias, because this is where it gets interesting. Alofoque didn't crumble. He didn't stay quiet. He went to his show, Planeta Alofoque, which at the time had about 1.7 million concurrent viewers watching live. Basically said, why would I bot Speed when I do these numbers every day on my own stream? And honestly, that's a fair point. Then he did something that I thought was genius from an exposure standpoint. He went to Cristo Rey, a neighborhood where Speed's mural was painted, a mural that Speed's team had commissioned, and he had it erased on camera while talking directly to his audience.
Nadie conoce ese pana por aquí. A él lo pintaron la producción de Speed. Entonces, como ahí vamos a pintar o a Monkey Blah, o vamos a pintar, qué sé yo. ¿Qué? Oye, vamos a pintar hoy esta palito de coco. Pero se va, mira, eso. Porque eso no es genuino. Aquí Cristo Rey no lo conocían. Me conocían a mí y a David Ortiz. Péguenlo más para allá, eso, péguenlo. ¡Ah! ¡Cuídate!
Me llama Flavia. Mira, oye. Él no es para ese ratón.
Dale.
Ese ratón, cogiendo views, coño. Coño.
Te enredé, cabrones. Siéntalo. Esto es RD, cabrones. Dale.
No se lo merece, no se lo merece.
Porque lo pintan ustedes, ese cabrón.
Si asqueroso te brilló con palo.
¡Óralo! Se respeta, cabrón.
Said Cristo Rey doesn't know Speed. Cristo Rey knows him and David Ortiz, Big Papi. And that mural is not genuine. It was part of production, so it's coming down. Now here's the part most people are missing. Speed has over 50 million subscribers. Santiago Matias just inserted himself into a global conversation with one of the biggest creators on the planet. Every reaction video, every tweet, every thread has his name on it. He turned this potential L into one of the biggest marketing plays of his career. Academics even covered it on his stream, and he acknowledged if Alafoque numbers are real and he's averaging 1.7 million viewers on his YouTube stream, then he's definitely one of the biggest streamers on the planet.
I said right now his low number is 500,000. That's his low number. Kai and Speed need to do some crazy shit just to get 500,000. Let's be honest, right? And if you put their average numbers together, it's still not 500,000. So this guy right now is really bigger than Kai and Speed together. Actually add Aiden in the mix. So there's a guy in the Dominican Republic. His name is Santiago Matias. I'm actually making a case for him to say he's bigger than Kai, Speed, and Aiden Ross all together. Not him as a person, but his brand. Again, remember, I'm going to keep throwing it up there. I know y'all going to say, nobody's bigger than Kai. Look, it jumped to 600,000. Look, just like that. 600,000. It was at 507, and within 5 minutes of us talking, it's at 6. Look, it's at 611. With all due respect, Kai Snack cannot do that. With all due respect, Speed cannot do that. And with all due respect, Ada Ross can't do that. If YouTube could tell Speed that his stream was botted, YouTube could tell the world if this thing is botted. And this has been going on for months. Not a day, months. Actually, fuck months. A year.
Not Speed, not Kai, but Alafoque, Santiago Matias. Whether you agree with that or not, the fact that the conversation's even happening is a W for Alafoque. So let me bring this all home for you guys. Speed didn't say anything. He's done this before. He knows streams get botted. It happens. You take the number, you move on, and you let the next stream speak for itself. But instead, he made a public statement that, whether he meant to or not, disrespected the one country that went the hardest for him on this tour. Country where thousands of people showed up in the streets, in person. The country where a media mogul, Alafoque, paid for his entire visit out of pocket. This is a lesson that every creator needs to understand. Your narrative is the most valuable asset. Not your numbers, not your sub count, not your concurrent viewers. Your narrative. He had the narrative. DR loves me. I broke records. Caribbean tour is legendary. That was the story, and he killed it himself. Meanwhile, Alafoque took an L, flipped it, painted over the mural on camera, and now the entire world is talking about him. That's the game. If you're not already a part of the official society, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We break down the game, not just gossip. Make sure you turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my drops, and hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people. I'm Gabe Official. This is the Official Society. And until next time, holla at your boy.
Official Society.